Okay, boys and girls, now this morning I have a book that I'd like to share with you today. And it is called Jubal's Wish. The author is Audrey Wood, and the pictures, the illustrator is Dawn Wood. And this is Jubal right here. And hey, Jubal is a little frog. And we're going to learn something about Jubal, and Jubal's going to learn something today. So Jubal's Wish. I love this book because of the bright colored pictures. Just look at that. You see? This is Jubal. Once upon a bright and sunny morning, Jubal Bullfrog skipped down the flower path. And you can see all the flowers. He was so happy that his feet barely touched the ground. Wow, so he's having a good day. Well, my pages are stuck. Sorry. Now, before long, he came to the cottage or the house of Gertie Toad and her 7 toadlets. Whackety whack! Gertie was outside beating the old rug with her broom. "A happy sunny day to you, dear friend," Jubal exclaimed.
"What's so happy about it?" Gertie said. "The toadlets are into everything, and my house is a mess. For all I care, why, it could be a-raining."
Well, but I've made a picnic to share, Jubal said, holding out his basket.
"Picnic? I don't have time for a picnic." "Huh," Gertie grumped. "Work, work, work. Why, that's all I ever do."
And Gertie Toad heaved or threw the rug over her shoulder and stomped into her cottage. Well, let's see what Jubal thinks about that. Jubal looked up, and the sky was blue, and the birds were singing in the trees. And a splendid feeling of wonder moved up from his toes to the tip of his nose. Well, he grasped his basket, and Jubal just went skipping on, whistling a happy tune. So see, Jubal's still happy, even though Gertie wasn't. Now down by the river, Jubal found Captain Dalbert Lizard lounging in the shade of his sailboat, the Molly Bee. "A happy sunny day to you, dear friend," Jubal called. The lizard opened one eye. "My happy days are over," he said. "Once I was a great captain, bound for adventure with a fine crew. But no one wants to sail in an old boat with an old captain." "Well, I know just what you need," Jubal said, holding up his basket. "A picnic always makes everything better." "Sorry, Jubal," Captain Dalbert said as he slowly climbed the ladder to his cabin. "I'm not in the mood." So he didn't want to go on a picnic either. Now for just a minute, Jubal thought, maybe I should be unhappy too, or sad too. But the fresh grass and the sweet flowers smelled so good. Jubal plopped down beneath a daisy, and he leaned back and closed his eyes. I wish that there was something that I could do to make my friends as happy as I am on this glorious day, he said. Now a butterfly came dancing over his head and landed on the daisy. Then something wondrous happened. a great hand reached down and scooped up Jubal high into the air. "Do you need a wish?" a wizard asked the startled bullfrog. And Jubal's got his mouth open. Reaching into his pocket, the wizard pulled out a twinkling star. "It's a wish," he said, "and it's all yours, Jubal, if you want it." "A wish!" Jubal exclaimed. "Do they really come true?" "Dreams and wishes, wishes and dreams," the wizard said with a wink. "Sometimes they work, and sometimes they don't. You never know how they'll turn out in the end." So the bullfrog Jubal took that twinkling star and held it right here next to his heart. "I wish that Gertie's toad's housework was all done, and that her toadlets would be good. And I wish that Captain Dalbert had his adventures. That's my wish." Jubal opened his eyes. He was back underneath the daisy, and the wizard was gone. The twinkling wish had disappeared. Racing over to the Molly Bee, he hurried up the ladder. "Captain! Captain!" he called. "Are you happy now?" The door slowly opened. Captain Dalbert squinted out at Jubal. "Oh, Jubal," he groaned, "I bumped my head and I stumped my toe and I burned my biscuits. Someone must have put a curse on me. Go away and leave this old salt to his troubles." Well, now that's not what Jubal wished. Let's see what happened. Now Jubal's sad. As he walked back up the path, a dark cloud, remember it had been sunny, a dark cloud gathered in the sky, hiding the sun. And when the bullfrog passed Gertie Toad's cottage, he heard her yelling inside, "Stop that fighting! Stop that squabbling! What a mess! Pick up your toys!" And then thunder boomed and lightning flashed. Before long, Jubal came to a large toadstool, and he climbed up on it and he sat down to think. "My wish didn't work. That wizard tricked me. Captain Dalbert and Gertie are more sad and miserable now than they were before. And what has happened to my sunny day?" And a tear ran down his cheek, just as the first drop of rain plopped right on his nose. Jubal sobbed, he cried, and the rain poured down. The rain made deep puddles, and the puddles ran together, and they formed a stream, and the stream grew wider and wider, and soon became a rushing river. Oh my goodness. Jubal didn't even notice what was happening. He was so sad until icy water washed over his toes. And then he looked around. "Oh dear, it's a flood. I'm going to be swept away." See? He's stuck. Great waves rolled toward the bullfrog. "Help! Somebody help me! I'm stranded! Save me!" he shouted. A faint voice, means it could hardly hear it, called in the distance, "Jubal! Jubal! Where are you?" "I'm over here!" he yelled, trying to see through the blinding rain. A struggling sailboat bobbed into view. "Hang on, Jubal!" an anxious voice called. We're almost there." sailboat fought its way through the storm until it struck or hit the toadstool with a bump. Gertie Toad and her toadlets pulled Jubal from the stormy water just in time. See, there they are, they're saving him. "Welcome aboard, mateys," Captain Dalbert said as he shouted as he slapped his friend on the back. "What a day, eh? I haven't seen this much action since the typhoon of '49. Good work, Toadlets. Good works. You're a fine crew." "Aye, aye, Captain," the Toadlet said. "Oh, Jubal, we are so glad that you're safe," Gertie Toad said, and Gertie hugged him. Whoa. "It's a miracle. Our cottage, why, it floated away. And Captain Dalbert, he rescued us all." "Oh, gracious," Jubal exclaimed. "What will you do now?" "I know what to do," the captain said. "We'll go on a grand adventure. The Toadlets will be my crew, and Gertie will make a great first mate." "If you're needing a cook," Jubal said, holding up what's he had the whole day? His picnic basket. "Our first meal is ready to serve." "Oh, let's eat," Captain Dalbert exclaimed. Just then, the sun appeared in the sky, making a rainbow over the water. "Why, look," Gertie said, "it's like a dream or a wish." Looky there. Now the rain's all gone. "Dreams and wishes, wishes and dreams," Jubal said with a wink. "Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. You never know how they'll turn out in the end." And that is the end. So, Jubal had a wish. Now, he wanted everybody to be happy, but things got kind of bad before they got better, didn't they? All right. Now, what I would like for you to do after us reading this book is, this is such a pretty spring book. I thought that it would be nice if you drew a picture and brought it to school for me tomorrow. Now, let's think. Who is the book about? It's about Jubal, right? Maybe you could draw me a little frog, a little green frog. Ribbit, ribbit. Now, Miss Darlene, now y'all know that Miss Darlene is not a good artist. That looks more like a bear. You might make some flowers. It had lots of pretty flowers. We love flowers. I'm going to draw the stem. Okay, and then I'm going to change. You might draw, what did Captain Dalbert, what was he the captain of? Was he the captain of a boat? Maybe you might draw me a boat. See, I've got me some pretty spring flowers. There we go. You might try drawing a boat. Mine looks kind of like that. Put a triangle on it for the sail. You might put, now I don't have as many colors. You can use as many colors as you like. Might draw a beautiful sunny day. Or you might draw a cloudy day. Today's a cloudy day. You might draw some dark clouds, because that's what happened after he had his wish. And it started to what? From those dark clouds. It started to rain really hard. And then the sun came back out, remember? All right, I can't wait to see your pictures to go along with Jubal's wish, okay? You have a great day and stay safe. Bye.